So hey guys, welcome back to the channel and another Swish 001 video. Now today of course we're back in the Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020, and in today's video let's talk all about the topic of joysticks today. Now a lot of people have been asking me recently what kind of joystick I actually use for, making my videos, flying around when I'm in Flight Simulator, and actually that's quite a good question and I'm gonna answer it right now. Let me just do a joystick reveal right here. Yes, I'm using this joystick right here. This is the X52 Pro from, I think that's Logitech, right? Yeah, this joystick is also known as the HOTAS, and it's kind of the joystick that I can recommend to anyone that has a little bit of money to spend, but also doesn't want to waste 400 bucks on that Warthog joystick that's also around. Like my old editor who's just left, by the way, he also bought that joystick and he definitely regretted it because it's so overpriced and you're probably not going to use it that much anyway. So this is a good thing to start off with, and this is the joystick that I've been recording my videos on for over a year now actually, and as you can see it's very nice actually. Yeah, right now here this is recording with an actual camera live view, so let's kind of establish a little bit of a joystick camera today. Alright, we've actually got so many buttons here also down here that you cannot see in the camera, which I don't use. For example, there's this shooting button which I use for slew mode, as you can see right here in the Flight Simulator. It's, I mean, it works quite well, doesn't it? And actually, while we are already here in the air in slew mode, let's go ahead and get this plane landed. Let me just show you how I land the plane here in the Flight Simulator. As you can see, we're coming in very, very hot and high, so this is a bit of a more special landing, I would say. Alright, we're definitely overspeeding, but let's get the most out of this landing possible, I guess. Alright, we're coming in very, very badly. I apologize for that. Yeah. Oh no. Oh no. I still don't really understand how to land this plane properly, to be quite honest. And, well, actually we're in multiplayer right now, which is why a 787 without landing gear is flying just straight into us. There we go. But yeah, the X52 HOTAS joystick, which, again, I'm using here, is, the joystick that I would probably recommend to most people. Most of the Thrustmasters are good too. By the way, let me just demonstrate a proper landing here with the joystick camera while we've established it. Alright, I actually do fly a Cirrus in real life, so if I mess up this landing, it's gonna be real embarrassing, isn't it? We've got the landing light on, the mixture is to the max, the flaps are fully set, and the boost pump is turned on now. So the plane is ready for landing, and we're coming in very low. Jesus. Yeah, see, it's very hard to use the joystick and the mouse at the same time with your right hand, isn't it? You've got to do some multitasking. And now the landing here at Nice Airport. Let's get this one down. Alright, that was a little bit better than the Airbus landing, I guess, but still not a perfect one. Still, I haven't figured out how to land planes properly here in the Flight Simulator, but again, this worked. Alright, now, you may not have the money to spend like $100 on the X52, which totally makes sense. And you may wonder, well, what are my options then? Well, mouse, yo. I've got this X52 anywhere. Doesn't sound like it's doing great, but it actually still works, which is good. Yeah, I've actually got a very, very weak setup here for considering that I'm a YouTuber. But yeah, this is the mouse that I use. Also Logitech. It's actually pretty good, but alright. Now what kind of flight controller can you recommend that's very much cheaper? How about something like a gamepad? Here, someone playing the Microsoft Flight Simulator with a controller? That is absolutely illegal, Jesus. Yeah, I just wanted to see how it feels like to fly planes with an Xbox gamepad. So let's just go ahead and do that now. Alright, I've actually now got the Xbox gamepad hooked up to the PC, and well, it works straight out of the box. You just have to, connect it to your PC, and the Flight Simulator automatically detects it, and, it also tolerates it very much, as you can see. The cool thing about actually when you are using a gamepad for the Flight Simulator is that you won't have to use a mouse anymore, right? Let's just select the SR22 here for a plane. Alright. Actually, I haven't read through the control configuration, so I don't really know how to control planes here properly, but I guess we'll find out in a second. Alright, okay, alright, Cirrus. Let's just press ready to fly, and we're in. Oh, this is scary. Oh, wow. Okay, I've got the axis figured out, I guess, a little bit. Of course, use the left Joy-Con to control the pitch here. Oh, that is pretty nice. We've got vibrations. Alright, okay, I like that. Let me just hold the gamepad to the microphone so you can actually hear it. Oh yeah, we've got vibrations. All right, that's nice. Actually, this vibration is quite nicely, detailed. There are planes that do rattle on their controls when, for example, you stall out. So this is really not a bad detail. I like that very much. All right. We really have never had that with any joystick or anything, so that's good. But I'm struggling with the throttle. How do you control throttle here? Oh, we have to press A and B. A is to increase and B is to decrease throttle, apparently. And we're about to crash, literally. Okay. I think I've gotten a little bit used to the controls here. The right Joy-Con is obviously to look around here in the cockpit. That works quite well, doesn't it? You use the shoulder buttons of the gamepad to control rudder. It's very hard to give like minimal input into the rudder. That really sucks when you try to do some kind of crosswind landing. But let's go ahead and get this plane landed first. Now, something I would definitely do as well is changing the sensitivity of the gamepad, because, oh yeah, see, just a minor input already gives a large input into the actual plane, which is not a good thing. So that's gotta change, but so far this is looking quite good. Let's go ahead and get this plane landed. Let's see how well I can land this plane here with a gamepad. Yeah, the shoulder buttons I'm not a fan of. Now again, we're in multiplayer, so there's a lot of players out here. Let's skip that cub plane. There we go. And now let's come in for a landing. Let's just decrease throttle to idle. The plane will magically come down to the runway. Alright, that was a landing, and we've got vibrations again, as you can hear now when I hold it against the microphone. That feels really nice. We've got constant vibration going on. That is something that I kind of do miss here about, the joysticks. But alright, how do I brake? Oh, just brake, please. Okay, well then we're gonna do a little bit of a faster taxi. This has actually worked out. This was really not too bad. The landing obviously sucked, and the taxi is kind of sucking too. But no, this worked out a lot better than I actually expected it would. Let's maybe try flying a big airliner with controls like this. Alright, 747-8 it is. Let's try that one. The thing about the 747 is that I cannot even fly it properly with an actual joystick. So, I'm looking forward to seeing how I'm able to land this plane with a gamepad like this. It's probably not going to work out that well, but let's go ahead. Alright, okay, 747 it is. The vibrations are, they're happening. This is actually an interesting insight as well for the future once the flight simulator comes out for the Xbox as well. How will that feel like? And, well, it does work. So that's good. Let's get the flaps ready. Let's get this whole plane ready for the landing. To be serious, this is actually quite scary. Oh no, I just decreased power accidentally. We need more. Oh, yeah, this flight is not very stable. Okay, let's just get this plane somewhat down. Oh, Jesus Christ. All right, a little bit more rudder input. There we go. Oh, we touchdown once. Now the final touchdown. Oh, the rudder input is bad. Alright, now we actually have the problem of having to stop here, of course. We're just scraping along the runway. Oh, yeah. Honestly, though, I expected a little bit worse from controlling an actual plane with a gamepad. But, just a side note definitely is here. Yeah, you should probably go for some kind of joystick, because this really sucks. You don't want to be using this for too long. The experience is not too bad, but it's obviously so far from realistic. So, where it's like, okay, why are you playing this flight simulator after all then? You could probably just fly around in GTA and have a little bit more fun while doing so. Meanwhile, the vibrations are going crazy. That's the only part I like, really. But yeah, to be quite honest, I expected a little bit worse. Now, something that does actually not exist is a mouse yoke here in the flight simulator. So you cannot use your mouse to fly around a plane if you really have to. And honestly, it's always been a pain in the ass here in the flight simulator, so why would you even fly with your mouse at all? Just get a joystick. Maybe you can even get like used drums from eBay or something. These are not that expensive anyway. So, it's always worth it. But, yeah, guys, maybe you can share what joystick you use. And, this is a flex-free zone in the comments, so don't flex with your setup and say that it's better than mine. Again, I would recommend the X52, not sponsored. And, I'll see you tomorrow as always. Good night.